pose a threat and pose a point to be made. But it's Heretics getting a little aggy to start with. I like this, but look at this mid control straight away, flying up, instantly looking for fights, and they're going to find them and lose them. Scream goes down early, and Heretics, would you go back? Would you? Oh, the double dip, going to take down two, but now an avenue is opened.
Yeah, and actually nieSoW kind of staying alive for a long bottom. pAura's actually got a huge task ahead of him here. Echo's going to fall, nukkye finds that one. soulcas trades back. Kryptix finds nukkye as well, so it's down to one-man Kryptix now coming into heaven. He finds himself in a 1v2 situation. Peeks actually out, finds that one.
He's isolated it, but does he know where? Oh my word, I thought he had it. I thought he'd isolated the Omen on the other side well enough, but no. Gonna have at least information, and look at those rotations. 3 through spawn for Heretics. They know they're in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Scream's gonna lead the way, but already players being lost left and right. Where is that spike? In the hands of Omen for now, and there we go. Spike should be planted, and we should be in a post-plant.
You can see actually Heretics stacked up over towards defensive spawn. pAura headed over towards the heaven. Let's see how they try and crack this retake here. A little bit of utility down on site for Liquid as well, so it's going to give a little bit of information if any of those players do decide to peek out. But look here, the dark cover comes down. Here comes the push.
Yeah, nieSoW's going to be the first one there, at least for now. A little bit of an alarm bot will ring the alarm, but it's patient. It's slow. They're waiting for that pick to be given, but they're not getting one, and suddenly Scream denies the first. That's pAura dead. We're down to just 2. nieSoW and loWel trying to make something happen, but they're given no opportunities, and Scream is denying everything. Just a 1v2. And maybe they can do some damage, but the defuse was a mile away from ever happening. Link going to be the safe pair of hands. And it looks like we're right into this. Again, pacey start, but I still have to go back to that conditioning until Scream's taken 2. Just cracks open middle, continues forward. The man's aggression knows no bounds. He was desperate for it to land, but he just styles on AvovA. Goodbye, I've just got the sight for you. Is that a little bonus maybe from Liquid coming in the paycheck? I feel so, and maybe he's not done. Finally gives it up, but the information's found, the sight's theirs, and the spike's down.
Yeah, absolutely love that. Again, the aggression that Heretics showed gave Liquid an inkling they can push mid like that, and Screen just absolutely popping off. I mean, you shouldn't have got that third kill, I've got to say.
I mean, the thing is, rolling it back a bit, it was on a lighter purchase coming out from Heretics. It wasn't the full investment, but having a freebie like that and getting Scream confident like that is going to only help you going forward. If pAura can get some damage done here, that would be wonderful. Maybe take some rifles away. Not going to be the case. Kryptix, again, well played, calm, controlled. Now hearing this, they've got to know what's coming already. soulcas just leaps in. This is going to be big ground gain, and he's further ahead than they expect, but the... My word, that was just absolutely whiffed from that. pAura's done so much, even without being on the side. And pAura's continuing to do more. nieSoW's already over there. This is now Liquid looking a little worse for wear. Kryptix trying to hold on, buy some time, puts it down. We hear the ult being popped, comes in, does get Link, but now it's Kryptix left in a 1v4. All the utility now poured in. He is surrounded on all fronts, and Heretics hold the line.
Fantastic round from pAura, and that's those situations we've seen him in before. Going towards heaven here, and actually, the Rolling Thunder comes through. They're going to push in, Lauren.
Yeah, it's going to be led the way by, it looks like Scream for now, but no real contest met until then. Suddenly 2 quick kills come in for the Heretics, and they hold everything that was being poured in. The only bit of success came through the B main push. That's about it, and now you have Link slowly creeping his way out. Down to about 10 seconds, though. They're running low on time. Now the retake could come in, or they could take the fight now, and it looks like they want the fight now. Already, Link's gone, and we're down to just 1, and maybe 1 is enough. He's got to rush this, though. He has to find the kill, and pAura denies it. Up against it, normally you have player advantages, but for now it's a great isolated pick up there. Now looking to further it up, you still have players here, and you still have the kills coming in. 2 huge kills towards heaven has created so much space that suddenly that stack actually might not matter.
And there you go, Link actually going to try and find someone on the backside. pAura finds a headshot from sight. They're traded out by Kryptix, not expecting the second player. And soulcas actually going to bring this down to a 1v1 now. All down on site, half HP, soulcas still up 100. He's actually going to commit to the rest. pAura back on site.
That is such a risky play and so well handled. Oh my, we are making me nervous here today. Joined in as well by at least one other player kind of floating between kind of B heaven and a little bit towards the mail room, but aggression again, pAura isolating soulcas, and now information aplenty. It's all going to be seen here. Scream does succeed towards middle, so maybe a quick switch up could come in. But for now, if you're Liquid, you feel like you've been a little too seen.
Yeah, you can see actually he's going to draw the rotation back out on the back of Scream. Manages to get himself up here. nukkye actually inside the cloud burst here. He's going to be met by 2. Scream finds another headshot. Now Liquid going to find themselves into heaven. The paranoia actually going to come back in response potentially. No, not yet. He's going to wait on his teammates. I like that from AvovA. Saving this utility for the retake should have come through. Actually, he's going to come through. Link will shut him down.
Yeah, trying to be a smoke criminal, but Link shows him how it's done. 2 big picks, and now we're going to see just one. Where is pAura in this? A mile away. You know, it is the downside of having to, bide your time towards A, but this retake is so unlikely.
Yeah.
And if they get... Wait, are they misreading this? Are they over-rotating? Oh no, if they just hold the line, surely pAura's going to feel this out. He now knows the pressure's on. He now knows he's in trouble. Scream is checking every angle, but not the right one. Suddenly, you've got Reyna making a bit of a last-minute appearance, but with 10 seconds on the board, that spike needs to get to sight. loWel tries to do everything he can. You've got them pouring in, and it's all gone so well. Heretics just about make it back around.
I mean, I can't believe that. They were halfway through rotating. I think they must have got an audio cue or something.
And for now, hearing that's going to make you feel so paranoid, but you're going to see the utility pop, the ultimate comes out, tries to clear a corner for free potentially, but it's take your pick. It's no good choice can be made, and there is no right choice as pAura is there. Excellent work from Heretics. Any utility, any sort of giveaways, and they're through pretty scot-free. This is a very passive Liquid hold.
Yeah, soulcas back over towards the steps, and actually Scream forced all the way back into the defensive spawn. They're going to give this up and opt to play also retake, but yeah, I mean 5v5 retake on B site here, it's no easy task, Lauren.
No, and Scream going to be absolutely ninja'd out in the smoke. There are no smoke criminals here. This is a different game. And already you're going to see that advantage lean heavily. Heretics pretty happy with this. Kryptix with a quick one back, though. Going to punish that overpeak. That little bit of a look down towards that defender side, and you're going to get your head taken off. But this retake is tough. This is tricky. They have so little information here. Is this really how this is going to go down? Heretics just need to buy time now. Plenty of utility still left with Liquid, though, and we're going to see that come through. The screen just torn asunder by this. soulcas going to use the time well, but nieSoW with the response, and a quick one at that. Exactly what you want as pAura. Holds back, but does get traded on, eventually leaving in a 1v2. nieSoW isolates one, takes soulcas off the defuse, and the 1v1 is his. Heretics send a message in the clutch.
Actually, Liquid 5 of Heretics staring down A main right now. The dark cover going out across heaven and screens. Looks like we're going to have the push through.
Yeah, they're on the way. Scream's going to have to get over here quickly. pAura already with the opener. Link's now gone, and there's now trouble aplenty. And it's going to be nieSoW on towards the side. Where's Scream? And the Scream only gets a 1-for-1 trade. That should be the side theirs. Surely the spike's going to go down any second now. They can control this pretty well. Kryptix and soulcas on the retake, both from the defensive side spawn. loWel could be good for this as well. He's currently watching towards heaven. It's a bit of a dirty angle, but in pressured moments, if Liquid don't check this, they're going to be in trouble. But luckily, soulcas, smart play to split up from the other teammate for now and try and clear as he goes. Create maybe a safe haven. Good work from Kryptix, clears his corners, using the turret incredibly well. soulcas finally gets that first bit of contact, but Kryptix does find AvovA. Quick trade now. We're coming back into this. So again, closing down. Very stable play from the Reyna here for Heretics, and they're going to be pretty rough. And time's ticking now, and it's favorable towards the Heretics. And look at the time towards the defensive side. Just seconds being bought and playing in the additional man. There could have been damage done, but Scream knows better. The man's a veteran of the most highest variety. soulcas dealt with, and now still plenty of opportunity, but time ticks. Scream needs to go right about now. There is no second guessing. He's got to spray and pray and hope they land. He's going to find one, but the second evades him. And Heretics just about hold on again.
Dark cover right now. Going to allow 3 to pass. Actually, the slow wall comes through. Dark cover drops. Scream good for 2 from this spot, though.
Yeah, Scream going to control it. The veteran just gripping onto this round. Maybe a lifeline at this point, but AvovA gets a freebie. And suddenly, again, it's open. You're going to get a bit of information, though, filtered back through towards Liquid, but you can see the intention that AvovA wants to paint. The spike is on the way. We still have Kryptix on the site. He's going to see one. We're going to see Kryptix at least get AvovA, but now here comes the rest of the hit. And Kryptix back to the wall, holds it together for Liquid. Dire straits, but he does deliver. So now we've got to look towards... Oh, nukkye needs to hold this together. He has to take the information fights. He has to be about this, but Killjoy could be such a nuisance now.
Yeah, the lockdown goes down. It pretty much blocks all of sight except for the back 2 corners here. So going to force nieSoW into a tough spot. nukkye, he's got to get some damage done here. Does get locked down. Scream going to swing out. Scream didn't see him. Oh my word!
No. How is this happening? And nieSoW's got him. Oh my god, this is a absolute fumble. soulcas saves the day, but I am baffled with what I just saw.
That would have been the most heartbreaking way to lose out.
Can you imagine?
Oh my word.
But this is a filthy crossfire. These two players are holding this, and there is no opportunities being given. Is this really how you're going to lose the round? soulcas says, no, check your corners. AvovA's got 2. That was meant to be a one and done, and now it is a 1v1 as nieSoW is trying to play the time. Play it perfectly, but soulcas, he's on the spike. But has he got enough time?
No.
They've left it too late. And as if that's the way it goes down, I am beyond belief here. But Heretics are probably beyond their minds winning this out.
And the attacker side spawn turret goes out. Now let's see how they respond to this.
Could be misinformation. Now it looks like the actual adjustment is going to leave the Omen pushed in, but it's a lovely push. pAura's going to be frustrated, but now the pinch comes in through short. You've already got them on the site, and you've already got Link dead. But there is support there. Scream was quick enough to make it around. The Jet, no slouch on making up some of the space, but that spike is now being toyed with. You've got Heretics going to get that plant, and now into the post plant. But look at AvovA. He was the player who got posted up, pushed up towards middle, and he's already made a nuisance of himself. Bought a bit of time, but it's still tricky for Heretics to hold this.
It is Scream down to 10 HP as well. nukkye and now just need to hold on to this. The shock dart comes through. Could do a little bit of damage on the way in. They've got to be careful here.
Look, he's just pushed up. He's played the timing, but Eccles is too smart. Really well checked there to make sure they double checked in case anyone pushed up as they kind of mantled down. So well done to them. Liquid will get the first, but you could see the intentions then from Heretics. Damage is so vital. But now Scream's going to hit the rotation. I like this. This should be safety for Scream. He shouldn't overdo it, and this is a really nice just kind of crunch point that they've created here. Not allowing anyone through until then. A little bit of a dink and a dip down. We're going to be seeing just one standing, and not going to get anything out of it, are you? Scream going to just stamp authority on this round now. Bear in mind, this was against pistols.
That's a massive investment of utility here from Heretics to get on. Fault line, that's a nice little lineup there from Eccles all the way over in the defensive spawn, but I mean, Control's going to go over to Heretics immediately. This is going to be a retake situation here for Liquid. Door comes down, Eccles going to pop it immediately. loWel actually swings onto that, but there you go, Kryptix is there to back him up.
Really good trading then coming from Liquid. As soon as there was a bit of a threat, they piled in. Something we didn't see on map 1, so that's a much better look for any Liquid fan to hold on to hope. But soulcas going to try and reveal some information, get the plays going. Scream's going to work in off this. That's the man you want leading the way on this retake. pAura, though, going to steady his aim, steady himself for the absolute wave of players coming in. Blinded up, sprays in, can't do it. Scream is having a absolute belter of a round, and this is the investment they made, and that's a defuse you can't stop, buddy. All on you. There's a lot of players here. Kryptix on the crossfire comes in just the nick of time. Perfectly played. This man is exactly who you'd want to turn up. Right timing, right place, and Heretics are not getting a foot through the door this time. Issue now for
30 seconds
how
left.
this kind of unfolds. I'm looking to see how they commit towards this one and what they do with it. His Scream's still here. We've got the players on the site. Locations revealed. Everything is noted now.
Let's see, here comes through. Kryptix staying alive for a lot longer than I thought, but a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Heretics, and the revive coming in gives them the upper hand now with the spike about to go down.
Yeah, this post plant is going to be pretty brutal. They still maintain a lot of map control with nieSoW where he is. Scream could be a game changer. There's the flash. Scream uses it. Gets further forward, but they need to clear this corner. The timing on the flash! Oh my word! nieSoW just comes out on top of that, and now he can be the biggest nuisance. He just needs to live, and the cross becomes near on impossible. They have to funnel utility in. They cannot deal with the site without removing him. Suddenly he goes down, but it is still 3 players here. This is great work from Heretics to bide time, to stay their ground, and Link and they can do nothing, do nothing but die, and even to it.
Oh, Link finds one on the way out though, but this spike is about to go off. Link gonna tuck his tail between his legs, head back through the defensive spawn, but utility turret over in Pete, so alarm bot just outside B main here. Dark cover going to come out from AvovA, expecting market, and obviously the defensive spawn to be covered off, break those lines of sight, and actually loWel with a, well, hello, Hunter's Fury coming all the way through B main, actually going to find loWel, so soulcas stopping this push initially, but Heretics have got access in now, they're through B main. soulcas looks like he might be trying to line something up for the plant there. Yep, waiting for the audio cue to send out these shock darts.
Let's see where it goes. Planting in the back of sight.
Spike planted.
Didn't make much of an effect to me, if I'm honest. And really, a site take for 1 player loss? I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. This seems good so far, but let's get in the eyes of the players if we can, because it looks like Liquid are kind of hitting their head against the wall here. I want to see what the go signal is for them to get into this. Maybe the players going all the way around, trying to come through those big holes at the backside, but Scream gifted one. pAura may be opening up opportunity now. This is a problem, and it's starting to crumble. And Liquid gripping onto this as they suddenly work their way forward. They still need to get towards the site, though. 2 players to try and hold this down, but they're tucked to the back. There's still a utility being poured through, and they're dead, gone, and buried. say goodnight.
Yeah, I mean, really, really good stuff from, and again, you know, on the flip side of what I was talking about in the previous round, give Liquid the time to set up for that retake. They invest 2 to take control of B main. Again, I mean, you asked the question as well, putting on the raise.
Yep.
There is an agent pool issue there. Actually, Scream going to go full aggressive on the back of that flash. A 1-for-1 trade in mid, though. Liquid look like they want to commit to it.
Eccles just got left with his pants down in middle. He was just exposed to the world. It is the worst place to be. Feels a little uncomfortable. And suddenly everyone's pressing the issue. Heretics just see a little bit of blood in the water and they are chasing it down. Liquid just made a mistake. That was trying to be a little bit cheeky in mid, a little aggressive, but maybe not communicated well enough, or maybe choreographed. But Kryptix trying to hold the cross. Nice utility usage to just give safe passage. So at least the time will now be favorable towards Heretics. They can maybe set up the post plant, but this is still a tricky one to hold.
I was going to say, this low lurk here, Scream actually going to spot it out. He does come out on top of that. That's huge. Lockdowns invested on both sides here. One coming through from Tree, one actually just outside Gen here. So Liquid got to be quick, actually, if they want to deal with this.
And I'm not seeing any quickness to this. This is horrible to watch. I don't like it. Do you want to cast this one?
No, I don't. I'm glad Heretics aren't pushing in there. Again, it buys them time. The fact that 2 players got locked down, Recon Bolt comes through, Paranoia to follow up, but nieSoW actually finds soulcas on the way in.
Yeah, the trade comes in, but it's too little too late, in my mind at least. But nice work from Link to do the damage. But look at the time. The time is gone, and it is too late in the day. And once again, Liquid being caught out in a couple of scenarios that I didn't expect them to be. Them holding on, exactly.
Clinging on for dear life.
Correct. So I'm still curious how this now looks in the bigger grand scale of things. But this will be the final throw, at least towards the site, and that's the opening pick. Link now down. This raises the alarm bell. Everyone starts panicking, but they are at least on the site. It looks like Scream's committed in the site itself. Where is Scream right now? I really want to see what he's up to. He's found pAura already. low's a little bit curious. He's like, but I swear my wall was there. Kryptix and Scream, sick play in combination. This time they committed to the fight. This time they weren't left in a horrible retake. But also this time, soulcas just wanted to interlit it.
Oh no. Yeah, Rolling Thunder comes through. nieSoW might actually be able to tuck into the corner, but he doesn't. Eccles cleans up the easiest kill we'll probably see in the entire series.
Scream is being set up for success potentially here. You're going to have
This flash is huge.
Trying to get this at the right time to see if the timing is right. Now they know someone's there. A quick little peek up, but the timing. He gets forced back. He was unable to find anything from that.
No, again, I love that. It's well thought out. The fault line goes through heaven as well. It's going to stun up nieSoW and pAura on the way in. Paranoia goes through, and actually response Paranoia, and the recon comes through. nieSoW finds soulcas outside of that dark cover, and actually the trade's coming back in Heretics' favor.
Yeah, but it's still Scream! Oh my God, Scream. When the chips are down, he's always the player you want. Just, you put an animal in a corner, back to the wall, it comes out fighting for its life, and he just did that. He's on 19 kills.
Wait for Heretics to give something away, but what have we talked about? Getting boxed into sight. Look at Liquid right now.
AvovA's still got utility, pAura's still got utility. You're seeing it in play right now. Scream's found AvovA though, and now the trades come back up, but Scream is still delivering. Sets up Kryptix, but it has to be big work from Kryptix too. nieSoW's on the spike. He's defusing right now. He's holding the defuse. Kryptix takes the fight and loses it. nieSoW might have just clutched this, and yes, he has. Defuse comes in. Heretics hold on, and they bring it on the round.
Creeping over towards it. pAura over in heaven. And the time running down here again. loWel finds another one. soulcas will trade that one out, but 8 seconds now. They need to get this spike planted.
This is going to be a tilting round. If they mess this up, if they lose this,
What?
What? Did they just...
They didn't pick up the spike, so they can't plant it.
Oh my God.
One enemy remaining.
What do you say? What do I say? What do I... Down by Scream, staying mobile, quick on the feet. AvovA's still there, and he hasn't really given away the game. That might. But now suddenly everything gets a little revealed, and Liquid are bringing this close quarters. I quite like that. Bring those pistols into areas where they can maybe operate, maybe hold on. AvovA just barely alive. Scream takes him down, and suddenly Liquid are looking a little bit more deadly.
Oh my.
Until then, straight away, absolutely eviscerated. Liquid looking for anything. They need the plant, they get it. soulcas has to go big this round.
Indeed, Liquid down to 2 here. 5 members of Heretics. And again, this is another round you don't want to let slip through your fingers here. Liquid both stacked into tree, actually. soulcas going to find AvovA elsewhere. loWel actually uses that timing to get over the top and finds both kills. Liquid will fall. Heretics will get the defuse.
They don't have a great deal. They've heard the op now shoot. They know that's in play.
can see now the rotation from Heretics coming away. The Scream
30
does find the
seconds
entry here. Recon bolt onto side. nukkye are going to find Kryptix on the way in though. Lockdown goes in favor of Heretics. Actually, Echoes manages to tuck himself on. AvovA will fall. pAura now. He has his lockdown destroyed.
How's he still alive?
I don't know.
How has he got? Wait, that was a spike. They just bounded in with that, and now we've got 10 seconds. I get
10
nervous,
seconds
but it
left.
shouldn't be a problem. Switching up to the rifle, a little bit more, I guess, viability with it, rather than just running in with the op. Isolates a fight, but Scream's not going to let it go. 3 kills for the man.
Lots of emphasis onto A main. soulcas actually holding close contact here on the door as well. Scream is very low HP, but comes through. soulcas finds AvovA. Yeah, the trade's going in favor of Liquid all day long. 3 for 2 here. Scream does actually get picked up though, so this makes it interesting. It's a 2v2 now. The wall is down, blocking off some sight lines over towards A main, but Killjoy utility
no,
buying
it's
so much time.
And yeah, time is everything of the essence, and it is going to be dribbling away from them.
Up. Okay, and actually playing mid with nieSoW. So there you go. Here's that focus actually onto short I was talking about. AvovA shut down in that position. And actually soulcas follows up and finds a kill in mid as well. So initially, Liquid getting everything they need to get into A site.
Oh, and Scream's just hunting them down. The man's on a mission. He wants to close out strong, but there is still life in Heretics, but it is being drawn away from them. This would seal the deal in map 2. Just loWel alive. And, well, I don't know what else he can do. AvovA's back up, I guess. That's going to help him out, but just fed to the wolves, as Liquid have done just about enough, I feel, here. This is them stabilizing. This may not be a proud moment for them, I feel, but it is at least just righting the wrongs of map 1. soulcas to close, 13 to 10.
pAura, interestingly enough, he's got his camera down inside the window and he's tucked inside the teleporter, so
pAura's keeping calm here, and I like this, still being present. And if they spot that camera now, okay, game on, they know what's happening. They've got to commit, but pAura's already found one. That's the spike lost. Oh dear, this could be a disaster in the making, but soulcas keeps things at least looking somewhat decent until the party arrived. Heretics just shut down everything. I am in disbelief once again, leaving just Scream alive, but that's always going to be a tough phrase to say, but with 10 seconds, his options are so limited. Tries to isolate a single fight, not going to happen. Link doing a similar thing. They've got to call which angle they're holding and create a nice crossfire. Link better hold this line and let Scream do the damage. Gonna find one. That's nieSoW down, and now a 2v2 begins. But Link looks flustered, but pulls it back together. Just about finds pAura, leaving loWel now if in the 1v2. They are low, but time, it's not on his side. And with the spike ticking, it's gonna be Link to chase out. They're gonna die for this one. loWel's gonna make it costly, but the round will be controlled by Liquid. See the kind of complementing off angle coming in on the site, but this is not subtle. There is no subtlety to what Liquid are doing. This has been very well noted. So they're gonna hit against 4 defending players here. Nukkye's eyes will turn for a second, and that might be enough for Scream. It's not. And now he's in trouble. Suddenly he has to just take the fights and wins the fights. He's still... Oh! Scream just absolutely beheaded nieSoW. That is going to leave him ringing. pAura and AvovA, just how are you going to come back into this? AvovA's baffled how this has just happened. Surely they had everything on their side, but Scream just did him dirty.
I love how active they're being in the post plant as well here, wrapping all the way back in towards lamps, forcing both players of Heretics onto back site. Scream now just lurking, looking for an extra one. Now this one comes in a little bit because he saw the barrel. AvovA will fall, he picks out again. Scream is good for 4 here. What a fantastic round from Liquid. Long for teammates now to back him up. The owl drone comes across, but they don't want to give away these frags to Heretics. pAura swinging out there a little ambitiously, but Scream will find his second on the round now. nieSoW, he's in deep trouble.
Yeah, Scream, it was a mercy killing at that point. Just, I'll put you out of your misery. Don't worry. Have a little nap. Think about next round.
He's checking corners as well.
Oh,
Love to see it.
Scream's getting confident.
And they're looking to kind of break this control that loWel is having with that wall. And actually, grenade over the top. Orbital strike gets invested as well. Split Liquid up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I love that, but let's see how it kind of unfolds beyond this. Plenty of trades have come through, but mostly favorable towards Heretics. They've held this pretty well so far, and loWel's just kept presence noted. Eccles definitely knows where the player's remaining as well, so Liquid, this is horrible. They barely made it out of spawn.
Down to 2 as well. loWel pushes out, finds his 4th on the round now. Revive on the board. Is he going to invest it? nieSoW very, very tagged up, stuck inside that teleporter. Whether or not loWel is going to opt to get this, maybe go for the safer revive over on site. Yeah, he's going to get nukkye back on his feet.
I got the spike.
Now that gives them A little bit of reinforcements to close this round out potentially. Kryptix did get control of the spike there,
I
though,
like
as
that.
loWel
30
rotated off.
seconds left.
I like that Kryptix just made a couple of steps there. It might have at least drawn him into a fight, and he's got it. Really well played. Smart play from Kryptix, faking the footsteps, but now he has to kind of commit towards A. He doesn't have time. So it's going to be hard to isolate these fights, but let's see what he can do with it. There's one tucked in on the corner. So, yeah.
Yeah, and the lockdown being invested in Heaven, they cannot destroy that from here. nieSoW does find the first one on the way in. Eccles will fall. AvovA has a little corner to tuck himself into. Nobody locked down from that one. AvovA finds the second. It's all on Kryptix now from Heaven. The turret lighting up, give the information over. loWel finds that one. That is a fantastic retake from Heretics.
A double stack towards Showers and an aggressive stack. Sage just pushed beyond this, but we do need to see the player on the side stay alive. loWel has done so well. soulcas is dead, and now they're going to be so confused and surrounded. Scream's on an island, and he needs to deliver. This is a pressure moment for him, and these are angles you're not expected to clear. However, with Kryptix now going down, this is a horrible round for Liquid, and a gorgeous one for Heretics. Oh, this is stunning work. Watch this back. How to play defensive aggression. Link can do the best he can, but this looks all wrapped up with a bow on it. He's isolated another, but the trade comes in. Sick round from Heretics.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
now lost and cannot be retrieved to the next player unless they commit into a dangerous scenario. Good work from Kryptix. Nice shot, and Scream, hold on. He's got a little bit of something to be said about this. I want to see what he can do now. Damage maybe could be found.
Yeah, nieSoW got to be careful. He's in a weird spot to be the last man standing on A site. pAura still over on B. Invested on relying on that utility, but Spike will go down on A site right now. AvovA pushing in solo. This is a weird play from Heretics.
Yeah, but look at all the guns recovered for Liquid. They're now on a full buy round, basically. They are sorted in this. AvovA has something to say about the matter. Isolating Scream is excellent. He now knows there's more close by. Now takes the pressure moment. Perfect play from AvovA. And now, where is Kryptix in all of this? He still has a smoke. Oh, this is so smart. This is going to make Kryptix sweat bullets. He has to peek through, and he's going to lose out. Liquid fans given just a little bit of copium, and then it's ripped away. Here, working his way up. nukkye just needs to stay alive. He's going to make a nuisance of himself, and that's the spike now lost. The post plant was in window. This is a huge issue now for Liquid.
Yeah, no smokes as well for Link, so they've got to jump out, they've got to commit this, they've got to take the aim battle.
10 seconds.
loWel now holding the line outside. He's going to get wallbang. Kryptix finds a wallbang as well. They somehow come out on top of that. That looked all but wrapped up for Heretics.
They just had to live.
Yeah.
They could have played post plant. Now you don't. And now Heretics are holding this down. It looked like Liquid wanted a quicker pace, and they might regret these choices.
Yeah, it's soulcas, last man standing. loWel going to get pAura back on his feet. Molly comes through for good measure. Unfortunately, doesn't catch soulcas before he makes it through the teleporter. A little bit of utility over here still, but two members of Heretics going to follow him through the TP here. Hunter's Fury gets invested. It's bang on the money, soulcas. I mean, he can't catch a break. Initially, heavy stack from Heretics over towards the window. The turret going to give that information away. Scream already rotating through the defensive spawn. AvovA finds an entry though. soulcas will fall. nieSoW, all the information going over off that Aldo. Kryptix is good for one. Scream finds a second. And actually, looking like they're responding here. nieSoW and AvovA both low HP, but Scream will fall on site.
Okay, where's Link in all of this? We have to see it from his perspective here. He's left in the 1v2 to potentially give Liquid the chance back into this. And now, cut off from one direction, funnel to the other, isolates the fight, can't get it. AvovA does it with 3 kills. Hearing steps potentially up through middle or an intonation or two, but Heretics are playing a very loose style here. They're being a nuisance, and Scream's going to be good for one. But now here comes the rotation. They have managed to spot out, or at least note there is a player towards window. Good work. This is great damage coming in. Eccles is trying to do something for his side, and there's still the player on the side. I was questioning soulcas wrapping back around early, but the Sheriff looks so safe in his hands. But is loWel left in a 1v3? Trying to isolate one towards CT, he does get the chance, but Scream says hello, and we might be saying goodbye. It does seem as though Kryptix is going to wrap it up and give a chance to Liquid.
Only giving away 1 life, pAura falls, so they find themselves in a 4v5 situation trying to hold on. The flank comes through. Actually, Scream will push out, find loWel. Also hiding inside the tube, good for 1. Just comes down to one man, nukkye. He's had a much better performance this time around, but that's a tall order. Scream good for 4 on this round, and I mean, yeah, it's great. Scream doing Scream things.
By the likes of like loWel, you know, constantly being a nuisance in there. This is a bit different, but Scream's getting curious, and curiosity didn't kill him. It was nieSoW on the other side. Beautiful work, a bit of a hit and run. Dips out of there, and that is just, it must be nice to be able to do that. I like that soulcas is pushing.
Yes.
As soon as they heard that, he's instantly on the push. This is great. Scream back in again. This is really good work from Liquid to keep the information flowing. Now, Heretics can still do damage here, though.
They can indeed. No sky smokes left. Everything invested to get onto front of sight. And actually, loWel boosting up above Dark. Loses life for that. Cheeky little play on top of the wall. Scream hovering outside bench, trying to find something. Eccles now gonna look to clear through lamps. He should find the first one on the way in here. He does. He actually finds a second as well. 2 kills with a judge.
Yeah, absolute perfection. pAura now. Last one alive. And last one to fall. But no problem again. Liquid now building. We've got 7 rounds on the board.
Has made it into lamps already. That's nukkye on the raise. Let's see, 2 tags coming out from the elbow and for nieSoW. There's a lot of information to garnish. Eccles finds the first. Showstopper did get invested there, but no value whatsoever.
So far, this is good for Liquid. They're keeping them at arm's length, which is exactly what you want to do with rifles.
Oh, no.
You do want to let those SMGs get close, and you're showing exactly why when Liquid play well, it looks good. They are composed, they are calm, and they don't let threats begin. So for now, nieSoW and AvovA, okay, try and find a pick. Try and close to this, though. And they're playing contact, so they'll pick up the pace now. And it looks like Scream's going to get involved. He knows there's another.
My God!
The third! The man can't be stopped. That third kill was ridiculous. He has just dismantled Heretics.
I mean, that's it. That's the push stops. I mean, the way Liquid have been playing, that's the round over. They're going to be able to obviously collapse over this. They haven't got control of the spikes. So there's still a possibility for some magic. We know how effective loWel has been. As I say that, a fine Scream over in window. 2v4 situation. It's doable, but not nukkye catching that shock dart. A lot of damage done out there. loWel will heal him up a little bit. But wow, I mean, that's just absolutely huge. And we're seeing it consistently from Scream. Again, being in a one and done spot and finding 3 kills is just crazy.
Yeah, truly. Heretics, though, still have a chance to isolate a fight here if they...
What?
Wait, how did he just get 2? How did he just get given 2 kills? Isolating a fight was the sentence, no more. That's going to be a plant as well. 13 seconds, they can't stop this anymore. And retaking with an op is horrific as well. Ultimate invested. Kryptix and Link are now sweating bullets. This was never meant to be the scenario. This was a 2v4, and now it's a 1v2. Kryptix, where are you? Rez comes in, safety net's there. Kryptix now has to go big, or this is a disaster in the making. 1 kill is fine. The second isn't necessary, but now the third. Surely, the ultimate's up, it's over. Surely this is done for. AvovA just needs to play smart to the FOFA. He gets it at the end. What on earth did we just see? Map control going through. This could be nice. Much damage, didn't see too much come through. Maybe missed it there, but we do still see ults available. Scream has his, but they need this kill. And wait, AvovA's done more again. The trades, yes, but they're sloppy.
Oh
and pAura
my
is
word.
not. pAura is on point, and he's locked this one down. Heretics were at a player deficit at the start here. They were operating with 4. They found a free site. They've got the spike down, and this is surely a 12.
The team kill just came through again. Time not really on Link's side. He does have 2 sky smokes, but the Hunter's Fury, he's pulled all the way into B long here. Perfect lineup for it. Going to be able to buy loads of time and just force Link into a tough spot here. He's actually going to swing around, try and save the operator now. That was close though. nukkye killing his own teammate with the nade.
Not ideal.
Yeah. A little bit of control of that side of the side. The lockdown invested here and the nano swarm over on default is going to force nieSoW off temporarily. nukkye actually going to bail all the way out. Eccles finds pAura. nieSoW did look as if he was going to go and try and shut down the ultimate. Wasn't able to do so. Molotov comes through. nukkye going to walk through. Can't find the shot through the cloud burst, and Link going to find it with a phantom. So Liquid costed 1 more chance here, but to hold on to for the time being. AvovA. The sky smokes out. Looking like we might get a quick hit onto A site here. All but pAura into showers. Scream finds that headshot though. pAura will fall immediately.
This ultimate's great as well. Scream is just lights them up, knocks them down. And we said it was the 11th hour, and that's the 11th round. Liquid are just about bringing this back. And Scream's once again in the right place, but let's see if it's the right time. Heretics are now building up this hit. There's nothing subtle to it either, but Scream's isolated pAura again. The fight gets lost, but here comes a bounding ultimate. Scream dodges one side, but loses to the other. AvovA now gets involved, and we are going to be seeing maybe the spike being toyed with, but no! That's the shutdown! Spike now left in the open, and loWel is the last one standing.
He's got his resurrection though. He could try and get a teammate back on his feet. That would be huge here maybe try and recover this round when Liquid have all but done the half.
For them to come back in. Link. In hand, Kryptix there, soulcas there, wall goes up, gives a new angle, Link gets low, and now it's just pAura left in a 1v3, and they had it all, they were on match point, and now isolates the one close, looks for the fight, needs it clean, not clean enough, we're going all the way!
Recon bolt sent over the top, not going to find any information with that one, so Heretics walking in blind for this retake.
Yeah, this is going to be rough on the retake. The post plant's substantially better now for Liquid, even if they had gone towards A, this is far superior. And you can see that they're not expecting this much of a wrap through the kind of L bend. And yeah, soulcas gonna isolate the first. Now nieSoW kind of surrounded all fronts, tries to make a play for it, but no, well handled by Liquid, and that's the first strike on the board here. But let's see, AvovA's getting the first bit of contact, at least near towards him. The wall will be broken. And there's the first kill coming in. That's towards Scream. Big name to pick up this point. soulcas now going to be called into attention, but that utility still very much in play. nieSoW well played towards Kryptix, and all of the things we were worried about for Liquid haven't, or excuse me, for Heretics haven't really come through. Liquid are holding the line here, and they've done very well. Liquid going to be down to just soulcas. Dealt with. Heretics staying alive, 13-13. Across the map, he's staying on his feet. He's not being predictable.
20 seconds left on the clock here. nieSoW going to shut down Kryptix. Eccles, last man standing, already tagged up. The slow orb comes down. Molotov denying the default plant. Eccles all the way over on B side. Now going to flash through, maybe find one, but nothing. And now, Heretics, series point.
Helm, but they still need to steer this to the very end, but a proactive peek towards long. Scream!
Oh
Scream
my
again!
God.
2 kills, I don't know how he gets away with this. It's murder, it's daylight robbery. But Heretics are still standing with 3. That could have been worse. Liquid now into a retake, a 4v3. But bear in mind the pressure is mounting. We still have loWel alive towards the site. Kryptix now starts to make his position noted. Turret goes in, baits it, but loWel's now gone and got it back to even footing. It's a 3v3 now, and they have to put everything into this. The pressure's dying him out. nieSoW's found soulcas. Oh, Kryptix has just held on for now as pAura left in the 1v2. His position's not
Oh no!
He gets one.
No!
He gets 2, and that's how they close it. Heretics do them dirty.
That is absolutely huge from pAura. Again, just so much time he's allowed to exist and live there.